Hello Gemini, what's going on? I hope you're doing very well. My name is Diane and this is Madam Butterfly Tarot, and we're going to do a general reading for August. But you know, it's timeless. All of my readings are timeless, so whenever you happen to find this is when you were meant to see it. You're very, very welcome here, Gemini. Thank you for being here with me. I appreciate it very much. And if you feel called to like and subscribe for me, I would appreciate that very much as well. Okay, so something that you've been waiting a long time for, like with the Temperance, something that's taken a long time is actually going to come in very fast now. This could be a new love because you have the Ace of Cups here. The Temperance and the Strength card both talk about, you know, especially for like a Gemini, right? Always wanting to move fast, move on to the next thing, right? Bored of where you are, like let's do the next thing. Come on, come on, come on. The Temperance and the Strength card talk about having to have patience and kind of ground your energy, you know, and like stop yourself from rushing off and doing things just because you're impatient, you know, because you want to get to the next level or you want to get to the next place. You may have really had to deal with like balancing your energy and staying where you are. Because I feel, I don't know, there could have been something in your energy that needed to be balanced. Maybe you needed to learn to ground your energy or something. That's something that I went through not that long ago. But now things are going to move very fast. You're going to be like, oh my God, things are starting to move fast. Because the Knight of Swords is very fast moving energy. The Magician, the reason that things are about to start moving is because you're ready. Like with the Magician, that spirit saying that you're ready. You have everything that you need now to start moving forward. Six of Wands. When you have the Page of Swords, that talks about a delay. So there has been, it hasn't really been delayed because, you know, divine timing, like you're not behind, you haven't messed it up, but it may have felt like it was delayed or things were moving very slow. That's coming to an end. I feel like the reason there was something here about, you know, this is a Gemini card, the Nine of Swords. Like overthinking, sleepless nights, being up in your head about things, worrying, you know. There was something that you were very worried about, or just in general, you have a tendency to overthink and worry. But the reason for that is not, it doesn't come out of thin air. You know, you have the Five of Wands and the Five of Cups. So you've experienced sadness and loss. Perhaps you've experienced a lot of chaos in your life or things being very up in the air. So you've had good reason to worry in the past, but this has come to an end now, this part of your life. So it's like you've been learning to, yeah, like just, you know, stop worrying, like come out of survival mode, ground your energy type of thing. There's some kind of new job. I want to say it's work rather than love, because I see a Queen of Wands energy here, which often talks about some kind of leadership role or managerial role or owning your own business or being up on stage, something like this. And I want to put it here. So when you have the Queen of Wands with the Six of Wands, this talks about getting a lot of attention for something. So this could be, it's something that you've been aware of because you've been worrying about it and you've been overthinking it. I would say a lot of you are already aware of what this is. It could have been an idea that you had about teaching or opening your own business or applying for managerial jobs, or like, you know, maybe someone offered you a promotion and you've been thinking about it, or you've been choosing between two jobs, something like this. There's been towers going on here where you've been moving through fears. Like the moon represents fear, uncertainty, and it's to do with losses and things not working out from your past. You may have felt like things have been quite unstable recently, actually, because you've been going through these towers. And of course, things are not really unstable, but, you know, if there's a lot of emotional conflict and fear being worked through, it makes you feel like things are unstable. But Spirit always has you, you know? Okay, tell me about this. Well, why don't we go into a different deck? Okay, why is there a King of Pentacles eyeballing me from the bottom of the deck? Let's go into a different deck. I think you've been working on your self-love. I also think you're about to meet someone new through a job that you're doing. With the Eight of Pentacles, or a job that you're about to do, you're going to meet a new person. You know what else? You're not even really going to be looking. When this person comes in, you're not going to be looking, because you're going to be very busy doing your thing. Again, you could have like a team. You know, this card here always makes me think of a team, because she's got like the people here, which, you know, it could be like people that you're supervising, or people that are waiting to hear things that you have to say, or, you know, she just has her fingers in a lot of pies. You have a very electric energy at the moment. You know, some of what you're doing for work could even be based on things from your past. Like for some of you, like work, you know, counseling or your own experiences or something like that. You're moving into a very, very stable energy that has taken you a long time to get to, because I really feel like you've had to release a lot of like just bad experiences and things from your past. You may also resonate with having been single for a while. That's coming to an end. I think Spirit's preparing you for that. Because, you know, sometimes as well with the Queen of Wands, he or she, they can be kind of hyper independent, you know what I mean? Like, I don't need you. Clarify this Eight of Pentacles. That candle smells amazing. It's sugar plum pudding. I wish I could waft it through the microphone or the camera. So, okay, there's something new. You have the, oh, I didn't mean to pull that. Page of Pentacles here. So, you know, you may find that you end up doing multiple things, or at least two things, but there's something new that you're going to be doing. It could have been something that you've been working on like behind the scenes that you're now ready to show to the world, for some of you. You know, like maybe you've been working towards a promotion or something, or you've been applying for like different jobs, but you haven't been telling people. And now it's like you've got this job, because someone's gonna, with the Ace of Pentacles, this is either an idea, like I said, or something that someone's gonna offer you. And you have the Three of Wands here. So whatever this is looking towards the future. For some of you, it could involve traveling. But the Three of Wands talks about your ships coming in, you know. You may be a little shy about showing people this new thing that you're doing, but I think you're secretly very proud of it. Well, okay, so clarifying the Ace of Cups, you have the Ace of Swords and the Ten of Cups. So there's a new person coming in that's going to make you very, very happy, that you're going to feel very, very comfortable with. You're going to want to, I know this sounds really strange, but you're going to want to like touch this person a lot, like hug them, which is, it's not really that common for Geminis, right? Like I'm a Gemini myself, and I'm not really big on the whole, you know, tactile thing. It's like, why are you touching me? Don't do that. But you're going to want to hug this person a lot. There could even be some children. It could be like two babies here, or like an amalgamated family or something like that. But this is going to be a total breakthrough for you. They're going to make you think differently, this new person that's coming in. Like they're going to make you think differently about, well, maybe just like I was talking about there, maybe, you know, you're going to feel comfortable with this person and you're going to be very tactile with them in a way that you weren't before, you know. You might find, you know, the Ten of Cups is emotional fulfillment. So that's going to be something new for you. Tell me about this, let's see. Tell me about this Tower. I really feel like that's just representing like things may have felt a bit unstable, but that's coming to an end. It's just because Spirit needed to get certain things out of your life. This person here, there's a King of Pentacles eyeballing me from the bottom of this deck, and I see the Death card. So you could have ended it with someone, but they're still watching you, okay? I would say this person's probably not happy that you're moving on. The Six of Pentacles with the Tower. So whatever this sequence of towers were, or this big tower that caused chaos or upheaval, because the Tower is really just, you know, people freak out about it, but it really just represents change, and it often comes in the form of a mental, you know, thinking about something differently, or releasing old emotions or old mindsets or something like that. But Spirit will usually do something to kind of trigger it, you know, because sometimes things are buried like so deep down, they have to kind of upset you to like drag it out. Do you know what I mean? Like they have, you know, like to agitate the water kind of thing, right? When you're trying to get something really clean, you know, and it can be upsetting and it can be kind of raw. But you could have been going through something like that, but you're now out of that. And you're past all these fears and this sadness from the past that was keeping you stuck, and you're ready. You're really ready to embrace the future here. Tell me about this Ace of Pentacles. Temperance. You know, you could do two things for some of you. You might end up doing two different jobs, or it's like, you might keep your day job and have a nighttime thing that you do, or a weekend thing, or you might have like two part-time jobs, or this could definitely be some kind of side hustle. I do feel like you're going to be getting a lot of attention though for whatever this is that you're doing, and it might come a little out of the blue, you know what I mean? Nine of Wands. One of the things that you've been working through, I do feel like there's a little bit of hyper independence, to be honest, because with the Nine of Wands, it talks about like a wounded warrior. You know, you've been through a lot of stuff. You may resonate with like people letting you down or backstabbing you, or you just can't rely on people, right? That's something that you've been working through because it's relevant to this new thing that you're going to be doing. Also with the Temperance, you could be doing something where you're some kind of healer, because the Temperance talks about, you know, basically it talks about purification, like kind of amalgamating two different ideas, or cleansing energy. I always associate the Temperance card with kind of cleansing energy. Like you may do something where transmutation, that's the word I'm looking for. Like you end up transmuting energy in some way. Like for example, maybe you had kind of a crappy life, but now you're becoming a counselor, so you're helping people based on the things that have happened to you, like your own experiences, right? Things like that. Tell me about this. Yeah, listen, if you've been having money problems, that's going to be a thing of the past, okay? Tell me about this Ace of Pentacles. Looks like you're just going to get everything you want here. I should warn you though that there is someone from your past that's like not happy, so just protect your energy. Tell me about the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, Ten of Swords with the Death card. So there's definitely, you know, the Ten of Swords is about releasing things that have happened in the past, looking towards the future. You may resonate with having been through a bit of a dark night of the soul, or multiple dark nights of the soul, or you know, it's just time for a new life to come in, basically. you're definitely, I don't know what you've been doing, Gemini, if you've been grounding your energy or meditating or just, I don't know what you've been doing, but you're moving on from this overthinking thing. That's a thing of the past, and like you've left a lot of sadness in the past. It's done. Whatever this was you were healing from, you really have healed from it, but I feel like Spirit, like I said, they may have dredged up a lot of unpleasantness. Can be quite overwhelming, but you know, think of it like cleaning a very dirty pan, right? You have to like agitate the water, you know what I mean? But then I see a 2 of Cups here, right here, which is this new person coming in. So there's a new soulmate who is your true soulmate coming in here. It's going to make you very happy. You have 3 aces with this person. You have the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Swords, and the Ace of Wands. So they're going to bring a lot of new stuff into your life. Like, it's a very heart chakra based connection. So there's a lot of very pure, unconditional love, which may be something new for you. Like not having to prove yourself to people, not having to, you know, work to impress people. They're going to make you think about life and relationships and intimacy and things like that differently. And the Ace of Wands, you can see here on this card, it's a third eye thing. So I think you guys are going to be very attached at the third eye as well. So this person might be very intuitive. You might be very intuitive. Like you'll be very joined at the hip, but by your third eye. Also, you might find this person to be like very inspiring. They might give you a lot of ideas, you know, creative ideas or ideas about what you want to do with your life. So there's definitely been like a lot of heartbreak. You have the 3 of Swords here, Queen of Pentacles. You may have, you know, with the Queen of Pentacles here, you can see she's very regal, right? She looks like not really much is bothering her, but then you have the 3 of Swords, which is obviously the person's very upset. So you may have, you know, you may be very able to cover up like a lot of sadness from your past, and come across like very unbothered or like very regal, or you know, just, you know what they say about swans, like on the surface they're very calm, but underneath their little feet are going like that. Could be some, you know, kind of like that with you. So there's going to be something here. You have the Page of Cups. There's like, this person's going to bring kind of a playful energy into your life. There's a little pig flying on that card. So this is someone that's going to make you feel like anything is possible. And if you have kind of, if you did get your heart broken or something sad happened and you found that you just threw yourself into work, this new person is going to bring kind of a more playful energy, or they're going to bring out your inner child. Like your inner child's going to feel safe to come out and play. So I feel like you're probably going to be working less, or not so focused on your work, something like this, you know. And you have the 4 of Wands here with the Ace of Pentacles. So whatever this person is bringing, it's very stable, okay? Like the 4 of Wands is, you know, all the mushy stuff, marriage, moving in together, babies, house. The 4 of Wands is being very happy, very, very happy. So I'm gonna, to close the reading, I'm gonna get some advice cards. Gems, jam. Okay, what else for Gemini? Receiving your good karma. Well, there you go. So that's what's coming in now. You've done the work, and now it's time for your good karma. You have sound healing would be good for you. I guess that goes here. Okay. If you've been working through, like with the 9 of Wands, you know, it talks about, like I said, like a wounded warrior, or perhaps being like a little suspicious of people or something like that. There could be some sound healing out there, like sound frequencies or maybe chakra frequencies that would be very good for you. Why are you saying that? Why is that there? Oh, okay. You're just gonna ignore me. You have moving house. So you guys could be moving house for some of you. You may have felt like you were stuck somewhere with the Page of Wands. That's coming to an end. I feel like they kind of kept you in that place. It was for a reason. You know, it could have been until you worked through some of this stuff, or maybe you had to learn to ground your energy or something like that. Tell me about this sound healing card. Why is that here? Finding your divine purpose. Okay, what else for Gemini? You have a motivational speaker. So that could be your new thing, excuse me, that you're going to be doing. With the Page of Pentacles, you may end up being some kind of motivational speaker. And it could, you know, you may have some fear about doing that, or in the past you may have had some fear about doing that. I feel like that's why they were working through all this stuff with you, is to remove that fear, because I do actually think whatever it is you do, you're going to end up getting quite a bit of attention for it with the Six of Wands. Like you might be kind of thrust into the spotlight or something. Okay, what else for Gemini? You have yoga would be good for you. Where do we want to put this? Some of you guys are going to be a yoga teacher. Or you're going to be getting a lot more attention for your yoga. Okay. What else for Gemini? Any other messages for Gemini? Everything is fine. You know, it's weird. I think you're actually going to sort of take some time to get used to this new person being in your life, because I'm trying to describe it properly. Like if you've never had a stable relationship, or you know, you've had a lot of chaos or something in your life, you may have to get used to not worrying, like not having anything to worry about. Do you know what I mean? Instead of being involved with someone that maybe brings a lot of chaos or drama or something into your life, you're going to feel very supported with this person, because she's hugging him. You know, she's not worried about anything. She's just sitting hugging this person, watching the children. I think that's the new thing that this person is going to bring into your life, is just feeling like, oh, like everything is actually fine. Like I'm not worried about this connection, or yeah. That might be something that actually takes a bit of getting used to. Do you know what I mean? Okay, what else for Gemini? Okay, we're gonna take that. So you have, it wasn't a mistake. It was a lesson and part of your plan. So I'm gonna put this down here by the Nine of Wands. I think you've been working through some energy here, like with the Temperance. It talks about that word I keep forgetting, like, but working through kind of negative energy from your past that may have pissed you off. Spirit's just coming through, you know, because sometimes it's hard, right, to look at your life and be like, oh my god, did I waste all this time? Or like, why did Spirit have this person come into my life? But it was part of the plan. Like whatever this was you went through, it was part of the lesson and part of the plan to kind of put you into this King or Queen of Wands energy, which is, it's a leader, really. Like you will be moving into some kind of leadership energy, I think. And you had to go through all of this so that you could find your divine purpose. Because you know what? You're going to be a light for other people in some way. You're pretty tough. I see you being pretty sassy here because of everything that you've been through. And I really, just by this point, you know, you might just be like, you know what? I don't care. I'm going to say and do whatever I want. I'll do what I want. But you will end up being some kind of light for other people. Because people are going to see you and be like, oh, okay, well, they were okay, so I can do it too. I think this sound healing thing, like I said, I think I said it earlier, there could be some sound healing that might help you work through like anger or resentment or something like that. But if you've been feeling a bit like impatient or something like that, sound healing would be good for you in that way, like maybe listening to a root chakra frequency or whatever works for you. You know, if that's resonating for you, you should ask Spirit to lead you to the right one, and they will. Tell me about this new job for Gemini. Ow, okay. So just as I was looking at this yoga thing, they have stretch your body. So the Three of Wands here as well, like she's surfing. So there could be a little, she's actually stretching there too. Mountain pose could be, I don't know if you do yoga, but that's something you can do in your house by yourself. You don't need a teacher for yoga pose. Like yoga pose, mountain pose is really good for grounding your energy because it opens up the root chakra. So I think they're telling you to get off your little buns and start looking after your body. Like yoga in particular might be very good for you because I don't know if you struggle with meditation. If you do, yoga is really good for that because it gets you in the zone, you know? And then even at the end of your yoga practice, you can sit there for a couple of minutes and meditate. But I think they want you to start moving your body and stretching your body. Some of you could be teaching yoga though, or you could be teaching something to do with sports. You're doing much better than you think is what Spirit wants you to know. So it may feel like this is all taking quite a bit of time, but you're actually doing really well. Anything about this Page of Pentacles? You've been releasing a lot of past grief. Anything about this new job for Gemini? My readings are never short. I don't know why I lie to myself. Okay, you have stopped worrying and overthinking. So whatever this new thing is you're doing, they want you to stop worrying and overthinking. I think the thing is, I think you've already stopped worrying and overthinking. I think that's what all this was about. Because it looks like you're just stepping into a very calm energy, like you're ready to do this, or you will be soon. It's going to bring you a lot of abundance. If you don't have this idea yet, it's going to come to you through meditation. But there could also be things that are channeled through you. Okay? It could be something to do with like a past life, like things that you have from a past life, like knowledge you have from a past life. Also, Spirit wants you to know, like this Three of Swords, this heartbreak that you went through, at least part of it is past life karmic connections that you've been working through. But you're meant to have money in this life with the Queen of Pentacles. You're meant to have money. I also feel like you're meant to uplift people because you have quite an innocent kind of energy. Like Page of Cups is very innocent, like quite childlike, quite playful. You're going to help bring people together. Also, you're going to show other people how to like fill their own cup is something that's coming through. And you have leading a team or a large group. Anything else about this new job for Gemini? Let's get 3 more. Manifestation coach and coming out of survival mode. So this could be something that you're teaching other people. Like you're teaching, because you look like you're coming out of survival mode. So maybe you've always had trouble with like money or grounding your energy or something like that. So you're going to show other people how to do that, or you're going to show them how to manifest. And I realize these are quite specific things. So take it as it resonates, but it's definitely something to do with you like stepping up and being in charge. You know what I mean? And you also have healing the mother wound. So That, you know, if you do tend to worry and overthink, that could come from like your mother's side or something like that. I don't know where I want to put this. I want to put it here. Okay. So that could be something that you've been making peace with, like something to do with your mother or a mother wound. You have forgiving and moving on. So again, it could be something that you're doing. You also have stop feeling guilty for resting. So that could be something your mother instilled in you, that you should, you know, you're not allowed to rest. There's something about guilt here. Like you may carry a lot of guilt with you for things. I think I talked about the sacral chakra at the start, right? Guilt blocks the sacral chakra. So if you're releasing all this guilt from like your mother or sister or stepmother or something like that, then it's going to unblock your sacral chakra and make you more creative. It's going to make you like, you're not going to be able to push yourself as hard because you're not going to be able to ignore your feelings. And also you have make time to meditate at the bottom of the deck. So I'm going to leave that there, Gemini. I hope it was useful. Many thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe for me if you feel like doing that. I would appreciate it very much. And as always, I wish you many blessings, love and light. Take care.